Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Jay from the Gamers UK, and it has been a while since I've recorded anything, well, any Crash Bandicoot related content for the channel. Now, I am streaming this as well at the same time. Now, the reason why I'm actually doing this is because I looked back at my old Let's Play of this way back when, and I thought, you know what, the quality wasn't great, so I hope that this is going to be much better. And the N.Sane Trilogy is coming out, and I've been streaming a lot of Crash lately, so I figured why not. So let's get started. We are back with Crash Bandicoot, hopefully. So this is like a revisit, another revisit, remake, redone, whatever. Of course, when the N.Sane Trilogy does come out, I will be recording it / streaming it as well. So here we go. This is 100%, of course, because it's the only way I know, and you know, it's pretty much the way I play Crash games. Like I can play it without doing like 100%, but I just like to do 100%. And this is arguably the hardest out of the three, 1, 2, and 3. I would say it is personally, and I think most people would agree with me in that sense. But I still come back to this, and I'm just so glad that they're going to basically do the the N.Sane Trilogy, and it's looking great. At this point in recording, it's in the trailer. I've talked about it on the channel, so go check that out if anyone's interested. And yeah, like, I'm just really excited. Oops. I'm so excited that that happened. Oops. I screwed that bit up. I normally get that done in the first go, but it's fine. That's okay. I still got a lot to talk about, so it is fine. We'll try and play through this without too many fails. So I actually tried speedrunning this not too long ago. Unfortunately, my PS3 crashed. Well, I say my PS3 didn't crash. The game crashed because I didn't know that there is an in-relation issue with the Crash games. If you play it on the PS3, that there's a chance that it could crash. Literally, yeah. No pun intended. So that kind of threw me off. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I mean, honestly, maybe I should have checked, but I honestly didn't think that the PS3 would have that issue, because I thought that's pretty bad, honestly. So I did learn, like, you can zigzag. So say I'm new to like speed running, so I don't speed run, but yeah, you can zigzag in this game, which is basically like you wiggle the directional pads, oops, left and right, as you jump, and you have to do it like very quickly, and by doing it, you gain a bit of speed. Now, if you do this like against the boulder chase, you can go really fast. I'm probably not going to do it too much because I'm doing this 100%. If I was just going through the game, then I'd show it off a little bit. I haven't mastered it or anything. There's also some like other tricks that you can, like other like glitches and stuff that you can do, which I probably will not be saving. What do I want to overwrite here? I want to overwrite. Actually, don't know. I can't overwrite Pac-Man World in no way. Oh, this could go. Forgot I was actually out of space. So I am using an emulator just because it's better quality, and I don't trust my PS3. It's the only other way I can play it. So if it looks a bit crisper, that would be why. My webcam isn't the best, so if there's like delay, and you're probably like, why is there so much delay? That's just how it is, I guess. I think it's like that with my recording software / streaming software. So I am streaming this. So if anyone like comes in and says hello, if anyone's wondering like, who am I talking to, that's basically I'm talking to the Twitch chat as well. I will leave a description in that as well in case anyone's interested and want to join in the streams that we do. Sometimes I stream random days, like today I just sometimes randomly stream on a Saturday, sometimes I don't. Kind of depends on how I feel, really. But I normally stream Friday, or we normally stream. The Game Busters UK normally stream, but I'm the one who's streaming at the moment. So we stream Friday. I'm trying to make that a thing. So if anyone's interested, feel free to come by. Now, what you can do here is if okay, I'm gonna try and do it, but I'm not very good. No, okay. You can there's boxes up the top, right? You can't really see it too well, but basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the box gem now, so I don't have to do it later. Unfortunately, I can't remember exactly where you need to jump in order to actually do it. So I don't think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do it the legit way. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't like mastered this yet, but no, I don't know. I tried it, but yeah, I could see it there actually. Can I try it one more time? I think I screwed myself up, to be honest. Can I? Damn it. No, no. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. But if you know where to go, you can just do that without coming back. But I guess we're gonna have to do it the legit way. But that's fine. I'll show you guys. Of course, I've got the Tana heads, which they never really returned for any of the other Crash games. Basically, they are your bonuses, right? I better just make sure that, yeah, okay. Because in this game, you gotta be careful. Sometimes the TNT won't explode if you're off the screen. They fixed that for the other games. Once you get 3 Tana heads, you get your bonus. But you just stand on a bonus platform in like 2 and 3. You don't really need to do any of this. But in this game, since we didn't really have, it's like early memory card. We basically have save passwords, but you can actually save on the memory card as well. But you have passwords because this is really old. So I just click update and I'll just update. I didn't have to do this all the time. So I will be pausing, so I will be stopping recording and restarting recording because these will be separate parts. But it may be like a long part and I'll split them up as well. So I'm hoping to do this in one sitting actually. Of course to you guys it won't be one sitting because I'll be splitting them up into parts. But it will actually be on the Saturday, the 11th of the 3rd, 2017, in case anyone is wondering when I'm doing this. So yeah, I couldn't get the boxes unfortunately, because I'm a scrub and I can't remember how to get up there without using the gem. I didn't do the spaces right. There's literally just 3 boxes. That's the thing. If you can reach up there, you get those 3 boxes and that's it. I can... and I could go back with half a bow, but I'd rather not, so... it's fine. I wanted to be clever and show some things off. You know, it sounded a bit different than last time anyway, so... Oop. Can I get it? Yeah. Alright. So it's in some Crash Bandicoot footage, and what I want to know from you guys, the question of the video is, what are you most looking forward to in Crash 1? Like, what's the level that you enjoy the most? What are you looking forward to playing on the N.Sane Trilogy? What's like the level that you're like, yeah, I can't wait to try this out? Like, mine would arguably be Hogride, only because I like the the animal on animal, oh my type of. Oh, okay. I don't think I can't get the gem on this anyway, so it's fine. There's another one that you can't do it. Well, no, you can actually. I think it's this level. There is a way to do it. I think it's like right at the end. Even before I actually do it, I think it's this level. There is a trick that you could do. If I do it, which would be quite funny, I might just actually try again and try and actually get the gem on this without going back. But I doubt it. I've never practiced this before, so I can't exactly be like, oh hey, you know, let's do it. But I can't remember specifically where it is. It's near the end, I think, of this level. And you need an Aku Aku mask. These aren't really necessary, but they are kind of like your save. You either do this to save, or you can collect the gems. So if you need to save, this is what you want to do. In my case, I'm hoping to just do it in one setting, but still, you know, let's say you don't have the time to complete this in one sitting. Got my cup of tea next to me. So, and this technically didn't have analog control as well, if I remember correctly. Is it here? It might be. I think it might be. I think yeah, because I don't have my Aku Aku mask. Can I get another one? Probably not. I want to see. Ow. You can technically get the gem if I remember correctly, even if you die with a checkpoint, but you have to backtrack, and it's just better just to start again. It's not worth it, you know. The one back here? There should be, I think. So if you really wanted to, I mean, some levels are kind of almost impossible to backtrack anyway, so it's better to not bother. Was there one at the back here? Or was I mistaken? I'm just gonna try it. Doesn't really matter, you know. Yeah. Come on. The turtle poked its head at me, and that was enough to kill me. Crash, you're a very feeble creature, aren't you? Now that I think about it, very feeble. To be fair, so was a lot of animal platformers. You know, Sonic's getting his classicness back again with Sonic Mania, which hasn't come out yet at this point. The Sonic 2017, yeah, or Project 2017, which is the 3D modern Sonic game. And really, when you think about it, they're exactly the same. Like, oh god, you just you just have to clip another animal. In this case, a turtle's just walking along, minding its own business. Crash just walks into it, and that's enough to end his life. So, yeah, that's a thing. Alright, so I've got a mask. I'm just gonna try this probably once. Oh no, can I do this? Okay, I can. I fucked up. Yeah, there's a way so you could jump over to the other side on top of the I don't even know what you call it, the spiked pole, I guess. And if you do that, you can get over there and just get the box gem. But I'm a scrub, like I said, so. Now, this is what I was talking about, the boulder levels. If you zigzag, basically wiggle the left and right directions. Oh, crap. Then you go a bit faster. I heard that the better you do it, like you have to kind of, it's very slight. I try it, like I said, I try a little bit, and believe me, even like I'm not even good at it, but even I notice that I'm ahead of the boulder. You know what I mean? Like I notice it, so it must be doing something. It's cool, you know, just like the little things, because Crash doesn't have a slide spin or slide, you know, just like slide in general, like he does in Crash 2 and Crash 3. He's literally you just go, you know, you just walk up and down, left and right. He jumps and he spins. The basic Crash, you know, as we know, the classic basic Crash. So it's kind of cool that, hey, there is a way to kind of speed up about it, you know, in this game, that you might not know of. Of course, if you're just playing through this game casually, it doesn't really matter. But it's just the little things, you know. You play this game for a long time, and you're like, oh yeah, I could try doing this maybe, and just do things faster type thing. Yeah. Experiment a little. I always like to experiment in old games that are, I've played for a long time. Try out different like glitches and stuff to skip levels or whatnot, and always have fun doing that. Alright, so we are in upstream. I like this level, very visually appealing, and the music's alright. Very, very peaceful. It fits the level very very nicely. I don't think, is this the level? Can I not get the gem on this either? I don't think so. I think there's one I can and one I can't. I think it's this one. Oops. I think it's this one that I can't. I think, if I remember correctly. It's the up the creek, I believe I can do. This one I believe requires it's kind of like an orangey yellow gem. I guess an orange would be the better one. I think it's this one. We're just gonna go as we go. And up the creek is the one I'm pretty certain you could do. It's this one we can't do. There we go. But yeah, one of the nicer looking, like maybe I would argue it might be the best looking level in my opinion. Yeah, this is the one. That's fine. So I mean, I die, I get a checkpoint, I die. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to ignore the bonus round. I don't really need to save right now. I mean, I could show it off maybe when I come back to do this level. Yeah, because there's a section after this. You need the orange gem, which I believe you get from the I think it's the generator room. It's the one where you get the yellow gem, which is much later on the third island. So we got a while yet. Now it's time for Papu Papu, and I think after we do Papu Papu, we're going to end it there for the recording session, and then I'll record again. Here he is. Now he makes a return in Crash to Insanity, in case anyone, I guess is kind of interested. He's also in Crash Team Racing, which I did a live stream on, which I believe I've uploaded already. So if anyone's interested, it's up there. You can actually, you're supposed to wait for him to actually throw his little. I can't get my words out. I don't even know what you call it though. Like I guess it's just a stick. It's like a drumstick, really. You're supposed to wait before he swings it down, but if you time it correctly, you can just watch him spin around and just kind of angle yourself and jump on his back. But be careful, as I've learned, if you don't jump on him properly, even if it looks like you're jumping on his back, it won't count. You'll get hurt. So now in this level, we've got a different bonus round, which is very optional. It's the Embryo, Embryo being the assistant in this game to Dr. Neocortex, who's the main villain. Crash's creator experimented on him and various other animals as well. And he has Crash's girlfriend, which gets immediately ditched, and just suddenly gets a sister. Don't know how, don't know why, but that's what happened. So yeah, she ditches him, unfortunately, and that's it. And then Crash just gets a very nerdy sister in her place called Coco, which we'll see in Crash Bandicoot 2. Now, I won't need to do Crash Bandicoot 2 because I've already done that, and the quality wasn't that bad, so I'll leave it as it is. But I felt like this deserved a redone, a redo, I guess, a redo. Because the quality was kind of bad. I'm also thinking of doing this for like Croc Legend of the Gobbos, which I did a long time ago as well. Don't know whether it will be a stream, but I will be redoing it at some point. I'd like to. Before I move on to possibly Croc 2, which I've yet to do yet, which been thinking about doing it this year. Kind of fitting, I suppose. We've got like a lot of games that are kind of like getting some some getting like a remaster, some like just coming back, like Sonic's not really getting a remaster, it's just coming back. He's going back to his classic roots, which is good, which is awesome. I think people have been wanting this for a long time. But then, like, you've also got this kind of random, but they also said about Papa the Rapper is coming back and they're doing something with him. So it just kind of seems like the year of the animals. So shout outs to Footloose 2005 who actually mentioned this. It's kind of like the year of the animals, I guess. And I'm hoping that that would include Spyro, because I feel like Spyro deserves a remake at this point. Alright, now I did say I was going to end at so Papi Papi, but I ended up doing this level as well, but that's fine. So I'm going to end it here with that being said. So yeah, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. I've been Jay for the Gamers UK, and I hope to see you guys in the next recording, and something popped up in my way. I'll see you guys then.